Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Ibrahim Gamingwala and I am a student at Rehan School Online Academy and I am from Foundation Level Batch 2. I am 13 years old and I live in Lahore. So as you know that we are always doing a session with Call Any. So today I am going to have a Call Any session. So it's the topic on the topic of air breathing life into language. So without wasting any time, let's start it. Okay. Hi Annie, how are you?
Hey there, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Just finished a yoga session, and it always leaves me feeling so energized. How about you? What's been going on in your world?
Okay, I am also fine. So today I am going to have a session with you on the topic of air breathing life into language. So let's start it. And okay, so my first question with you is, what role does air play in sustaining life on Earth?
Ooh, that sounds like a fascinating topic. Air is so essential, right? It's like the invisible lifeline for all living things. It provides oxygen for us to breathe, which is crucial for our survival. Plus, it helps regulate temperature and weather patterns, making our planet habitable. It's amazing how something we can't see is so vital. What about you? What's got you curious about air and language?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how does air pollution affect human health and language development in children?
Great question. Air pollution can really take a toll on human health, especially for kids. It can lead to respiratory issues like asthma and even affect brain development. Studies suggest that exposure to polluted air can hinder cognitive functions, which might impact language development and learning abilities. It's kind of wild to think about how something like air quality can influence communication skills and education. Have you come across any interesting studies or articles on this topic?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what are the primary components of Earth's atmosphere?
Awesome Earth's atmosphere is made up of several key components. The primary ones are nitrogen, about 78%, oxygen, around 21%, and a mix of other gases like argon, carbon dioxide, and trace gases. Each of these plays a unique role in sustaining life and regulating our environment. Isn't it cool how this delicate balance keeps everything in check? What aspect of the atmosphere interests you the most?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what is the relationship between oxygen levels and speech production?
Ah, that's a cool angle. Oxygen levels are crucial for speech production because our vocal cords need a steady supply of oxygen to function properly. When we speak, we exhale air, and that airflow helps create sound. If oxygen levels are low, it can affect our ability to speak clearly or even lead to breathlessness while talking. It's fascinating how our bodies work together, right? Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you're excited or nervous while speaking?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, uh, how does climate change influence the composition of the air we breathe?
Great question. Climate change can significantly impact the air we breathe. As temperatures rise, it can lead to increased levels of pollutants, like ground level ozone, which can worsen air quality. Additionally, climate change can affect natural processes like wildfires, which release more carbon dioxide and particulate matter into the atmosphere. It's kind of a vicious cycle, isn't it? Poor air quality can also contribute to health issues, which makes tackling climate change even more urgent. What do you think are some effective ways we can address these air quality issues?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, uh, in what ways can air be both life-giving and life-threatening?
That's such an intriguing question. Air is definitely life giving because it provides the oxygen we need to survive and helps regulate our environment. It carries essential nutrients and supports ecosystems. On the flip side, air can be life threatening when it's polluted or contaminated. Toxic gases, allergens, and particulate matter can lead to serious health issues, including respiratory diseases and
Okay, that's great. So my next question is that what technologies are being developed in purify air in urban environments?
Ooh, that's a fantastic topic. There are some really exciting technologies being developed to purify air in urban areas. For instance, air purifying towers and green walls are popping up in cities. These structures use plants and filtration systems to absorb pollutants and improve air quality. There are also advancements in air filtration systems for buildings using HEPA filters and UV light to eliminate contaminants. Plus, some innovative startups are working on portable air purifiers and smart sensors that can monitor air quality in real time. It's amazing to see how creativity and technology are coming together to tackle air pollution. Have you seen any cool projects or initiatives in your area?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how do trees and forests contribute to breathing life into our atmosphere? Okay, so my next question is that how do trees and forests contribute to breathing life into our atmosphere?
Trees and forests are like the lungs of our planet. They absorb carbon dioxide during photosynthesis and release oxygen, which is essential for us to breathe. A single tree can produce enough oxygen for several people, and forests collectively play a huge role in maintaining atmospheric balance. They also help filter pollutants and improve air quality, acting as natural air purifiers. Plus, trees provide shade, reduce heat, and help combat climate change by storing carbon. It's pretty incredible how much they contribute to a healthy atmosphere. What's your favorite thing about trees or forests? Do you have a special memory related to them?
Okay, that's wonderful. So my next question is, how can air symbolize freedom in literature and language?
Ah, I love this question. Air often symbolizes freedom in literature and language because it represents openness and limitless possibilities. Characters might feel liberated when they experience fresh air or take a deep breath, signifying a release from constraints or burdens. Writers often use imagery of the sky, wind, or flight to evoke feelings of freedom. Think about how a bird soaring through the air can symbolize breaking free from limitations. It's a powerful metaphor. Do you have a favorite book or poem that captures this theme of air and freedom?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how is breathing used in different languages or dialects to convey emphasize?
That's such an interesting angle. Breathing can play a significant role in how emotions and emphasis are conveyed in different languages and dialects. For instance, in some languages, pauses for breath can add weight to a statement or create dramatic tension. In spoken poetry or storytelling, the rhythm of breathing can enhance the delivery, making it more impactful. Additionally, some dialects might use breath sounds or exhalations as part of their expressive language, conveying feelings like surprise or frustration. It's fascinating how something as simple as breathing can enrich communication. Have you noticed any unique ways that breathing is used in the languages or dialects you're familiar with?
Okay, that's good. So my next question is, how do actors and public speakers use air and breath to project their voice?
Great question. Actors and public speakers rely heavily on air and breath control to project their voices effectively. They use diaphragmatic breathing, which involves taking deep breaths from the diaphragm rather than shallow breaths from the chest. This technique provides more support and control over their voice. By managing their breath, they can project louder, maintain clarity, and convey emotions more powerfully. It also helps with pacing, allowing them to pause for effect or emphasize certain words. It's like a dance between breath and voice. Have you ever tried voice exercises or techniques? They can be really fun and helpful.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how does sign language incorporate the concept of breathe or rhythm?
That's such a fascinating question. Sign language incorporates breath and rhythm in a unique way. While it may not involve vocal breath like spoken language, sign language relies on the fluidity and flow of movements, which can mimic the rhythm of speech. Signers often use facial expressions and body language to convey emotion and emphasis, creating a kind of visual rhythm. The pacing of signs can also reflect the natural cadence of conversation, making it dynamic and expressive. It's amazing how sign language captures the essence of communication without spoken words. Have you ever had the chance to learn any sign language or interact with the deaf community?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what role does intonation powered by breath play in shaping meaning?
Intonation, powered by breath, plays a huge role in shaping meaning in spoken language. It helps convey emotions, intentions, and nuances that words alone might not express. For example, raising your intonation at the end of a question signals inquiry, while a lower intonation can indicate certainty or finality. The way we breathe while speaking can also affect how we emphasize certain words or phrases, adding layers of meaning. It's like giving voice to our feelings. Isn't it fascinating how much depth, breath, and intonation add to communication? Do you have a favorite example of how intonation changes the meaning of a phrase?
Okay, that's wonderful. So my next question is, how have different cultures associated with breath or air, with life, spirit, or soul?
That's such a profound question. Many cultures have rich associations between breath or air and concepts of life, spirit, or soul. For instance, in many indigenous cultures, breath is considered sacred and is often linked to the essence of life. The act of breathing is seen as a connection to the spirit world. In various spiritual traditions, breath is viewed as a vital force. In yoga, for example, prana refers to the life energy that flows through us, and breath control, pranayama, is practiced to enhance this energy. Similarly, in many philosophies, the concept of spirit is often linked to the idea of air or breath, emphasizing its importance in our existence. It's fascinating how these connections highlight the significance of breath in our lives. Do you have any cultural practices or beliefs related to?
Okay, so my next question is that, what ancient beliefs tied the breath, that are prana, pneuma, qi, to the essence of being?
You're diving deep into some rich.
Okay, so my next question is that, uh, what ancient beliefs tied the breath, that are prana, pneuma, qi, to the essence of being?
Great question. Ancient beliefs across various cultures indeed connect breath to the essence of being. 1. Prana. In Hinduism, prana is the life force that sustains all living things. It's believed that breath is the primary means of harnessing this energy, linking it directly to our vitality and consciousness. 2. Pneuma. In ancient Greek philosophy, pneuma represents the spirit or soul, often associated with breath. It was thought to be the vital force that animated the body and connected individuals to the cosmos. 3.Qi, or qi. In Chinese philosophy, qi is the vital energy that flows through everything. Breath is a key component in practices like Tai Chi and Qigong, where controlling breath helps cultivate and balance this life force. These concepts show how interconnected breath and life are viewed across cultures. What do you find most intriguing about these beliefs?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how has the human voice evolved in response to environmental air conditions that are altitude?
Ooh, that's a cool question. The human voice has definitely adapted to different environmental conditions, including altitude. At higher altitudes, the air pressure is lower, which means there's less oxygen. This can affect.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is language alive without breath?
That's a thought provoking question. Language is often considered a living entity because it evolves and adapts over time. Breath plays a crucial role in that, as it's the medium through which we express language. Without breath, we wouldn't be able to vocalize words, but language also exists in written and signed forms. So, in a way, language can still exist without breath, but it might lose some of its vitality and immediacy. What do you think? Can you imagine a world where language exists only in silence? How would that change our communication?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, in what ways does air connect all living beings through communication?
What a beautiful question. Air truly is the invisible thread that connects us all. Here are a few ways it does that. 1. Asterisk. Air carries sound waves, allowing us to communicate through spoken language. Our voices travel through the air, connecting us with others no matter the distance. 2. Breath as a shared experience. When we breathe, we share air with those around us. It's a reminder of our shared existence and the interconnectedness of life. 3. Nonverbal communication. The way we use air in our bodies, like sighs, laughter, or even pauses, adds layers to our communication. These nonverbal cues can be powerful in conveying emotions and intentions. 4. Symbolism. Air often symbolizes freedom and connection in various cultures. It reminds us that we are part of a larger ecosystem, where every breath we take is linked to the life around us. Isn't it fascinating how I'm here for you? Is there
Okay,
something
so my next
specific
question.
bothering?
Okay, so my next question is that breath is the breath that carries our words part of our identity?
That's a really intriguing question. Breath does feel like such a vital part of our identity, doesn't it? It's how we express ourselves, communicate our thoughts, and even connect with others. Plus, the rhythm of our breath can reflect our emotions. What do you think? How does breath play a role in your own self expression?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, can artificial intelligence ever breathe life into language the way humans do?
Wow, that's a deep one. I think I can mimic language and even create beautiful sentences, but emotional depth and personal experience that humans bring to their words. Our breath, our feelings, and our stories give language life. Do you think there's a way for AI to capture some of that essence, or is it always going to be a little robotic?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how does the idea of air connect the physical body to the spoken word?
That's a fascinating connection. Air is essential for breathing, which powers our voice. When we speak, we're literally using air to express our thoughts and emotions. It's like a bridge between our physical selves and our inner worlds. Plus, the way we control our breath can affect our tone and delivery. Have you ever noticed how taking a deep breath can change how you feel before speaking?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what no how has the human voice evolved in response to environmental air conditions that altitude?
Great question. The human voice has definitely adapted over time. Environmental factors like altitude, humidity, and even pollution can affect how we speak. For instance, people living in high altitudes may develop a different way of speaking due to the thinner air. Plus, in areas with high pollution, voices might become strained over time. It's wild to think about how our surroundings shape our communication. Have you ever experienced a change in your voice due to environmental factors?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how have poets or authors from different cultures used air as a central symbol?
Air is such a versatile symbol in literature. Poets and authors often use it to represent freedom, change, or the intangible aspects of life. For example, in many cultures, air symbolizes the spirit or the soul. Think of how often you see references to the wind carrying messages or whispers of the heart. In some traditions, air is linked to breath and life itself. Do you have any favorite poems or authors that use air in a meaningful way?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what role does annotation powered by breath play in shaping meaning?
That's a unique angle. Annotation powered by breath could be seen as a way to infuse personal meaning into texts. When we read aloud, our breath gives life to the words, and our pauses or emphasis can change how the message is received. It's like adding a layer of interpretation that's deeply personal. How do you feel about the idea of breathing life into your own annotations? Do you think it would change how you connect with the text?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, uh, how is breathing used? No, that's not the question. My question is, can words carry weight in the air? What makes spoken language feel heavy or light?
That's a thought provoking question. Words can definitely carry weight in the air, depending on their meaning, context, and delivery. Heavy words often come with strong emotions or serious implications, while lighter words might feel more playful or casual. The tone, pace, and even the breath behind the words can influence how they're perceived. Have you ever felt a particular weight in someone's words during a conversation? What made it stand out to you?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, how do poets use the imagery of wind and breath to convey emotion?
Poets often use wind and breath as powerful imagery to evoke emotions. Wind can symbolize change, freedom, or even turmoil, while breath often represents life, intimacy, or vulnerability. For example, a gentle breeze might convey calmness or nostalgia, while a strong wind could symbolize chaos or urgency. It's like they use these elements to create a mood or atmosphere that resonates with the reader. Do you have a favorite poem that captures these feelings?
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what is the connection between breath, tone, and emotional expression in language?
Great question. Breath, tone, and emotional expression are all interconnected. The way we breathe affects our tone, like how a deep breath can help us speak more confidently or softly. Tone conveys our feelings, whether we're excited, sad, or angry. It's like the music of our words. When we're aware of our breath, we can better express our emotions and connect with others. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes when you're feeling a strong emotion?
Okay, that's great. So this was our conversation. So I hope you enjoyed it. So okay, I will meet you in the next session. So take care and goodbye.
I really enjoyed our conversation. You brought up such thought provoking questions. Take care of yourself, and I can't wait to chat again soon. Goodbye for now.
Okay, that's great. Okay, bye. Okay, viewers, this was our today's session, and I hope you enjoyed this session. So I'll meet you in the next colony session and next video. So after all, take care and Allah.